Hello everybody and welcome back to another mystery box function challenge. In the purple mystery box there's some math, and your challenge is to determine what that math is by putting numbers in the top and seeing how they come out transformed at the bottom. We'll keep track of your inputs and outputs and even graph those as ordered pairs on the graph so that the shape maybe can give you some hints about what the math is inside this mystery box. There's a link in the description for you to get to this page so you can try out as many numbers as you want. So pause the video, do that until you think you've got it, then come on back here and see if I get the same thing. All right, well, let's begin. Of course, we're going to start with 0. So 0 gives us a 2, so maybe we're adding 2 on this one. Let's try a 1. And 1 gives us a 3, so this does look, so far at least, like maybe we're just adding 2. Let's try a 2, and this should give us a 4. And it does give us a 4. Oh, wonderful. So right now I'm thinking it's just the line x plus 2, because we're just adding 2. But we should try the negative numbers. You never know. Let's try negative 1. Add 2, this should give us 1. Oh, it does not give us 1. Suddenly, we seem to have added 4 there. What if we try a negative 2? So, what we see is that we've got something that's symmetrical across the y-axis. It looks like two different lines that kind of meet at a sharp edge here and make this kind of V shape. Do you remember this pattern? Have you seen this before? Do you have an idea about what it might be? So what I think is going on here, you'll notice that every output is positive. Whether we put in positive or negative values, everything comes out positive. So that makes me think about the absolute value. So I think probably we're starting with the absolute value of x. And then I think we were right at the beginning to think that we're adding 2, because the absolute value of 0 is 0, and then to get to 2, you'd have to add 2 to that. Let's make sure that actually works. So if you put a positive 1 in here, 1 plus 2 would equal 3. And we got 1 and we got out 3. Okay, we put in 1, get out 3. How about if we put in a negative 2? Let's try that. So the absolute value of negative 2 plus 2. Well, the absolute value of negative 2 is a positive 2. And then plus 2 would be 4. And yeah, we put in negative 2, we get out 4. This appears to be working. Let's think about one more value to test here. So if I put in a 3, or if I put in a negative 3, we should get the same thing, right? Because it's symmetrical across that y-axis. So if I put in a 3, absolute value of 3 is 3, plus 2 would be 5. And if I put in a negative 3, I should get a 5 as well. So let's just try those two. So this should be 5. Yep, good. And the negative 3? Also a 5. Okay, I think we've got this now. I think we can be confident. So I'm going to reveal, yes, we've got the absolute value plus 2. And then let's graph that, and we can see that nice sharp V shape. Well, how did that one go for you? Did you get the hint that this was going to be an absolute value, or were you thinking it was a line or a quadratic? Let me know. Thanks, everybody.